All right, y'all, right here today. You know what I'm saying? We got Houston's very own Justo Flexx. If you don't know who he is, you should know who he is from motherfucking Young Problems when they dropped Boy I Got So Many. You feel me? With Gucci Man and Mike Jones.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucking Club Bumper. I still remember the motherfucking mixtape y'all had when what was it, about 5 of y'all on the cover?
Yeah.
Y'all had on black. I remember that shit. My brother gave me that hoe.
Yeah.
But once again, this is Justo Flexx in here with the Outlet Podcast, coming to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Kim folk right here, but we ain't gonna do all that. Now, where can they find you on social media?
I'm Justo Flexx on everything. Instagram, Facebook, Snap, Twitter, everything. Justo Flexx with 2 X's.
Okay. Now, I went and checked out the Ugly Truth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, when telling the Ugly Truth, which you dropped May 8th of 2020, you feel me? You had 14 songs with 5 features, all being from Young Tanner, Propane, DJ Chose, City 3000, DJ Greyface, DJ Oak Cliff, which I got the idea he from Dallas, and Tammy Latrell.
Yeah.
So now, when picking your features, how do you go about that?
I kind of go off what I feel like the song need. I can definitely tell you, with Tanner, that was more so just finding a song he fit on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was already done recording that song he on. Actually, already had 2 or 3 verses. I took one verse off to put him on because I feel like out of everything I had, that's what he probably catered to the most. The song with DJ Chose and City, that was the last song I did, and I had the project was done, and I was just like, damn, I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I'm missing something. And one particular day, I'm sitting next to City. We in the studio, and he getting into it with his gal, and he was like, "Well, fuck you, then, bitch. I ain't calling back." And then for some reason, that shit stuck in my head. But then I ain't had nothing to go with it until I was on IG one day. My partner B Clizzy, shout out to Slow Coast Music. He was making a beat on live. And I told him to sing me the beat. When I heard it, I was like, that's the beat. But I was like, I tried to sing the hook, but I ain't really, my octaves don't go to the level I want them to hit that type of them notes.
For
so
sure.
I reached out to Chose, and then that's how Chose got on the song. So I pretty much use people for what I feel like I need them for. You know what I'm saying? I don't just throw motherfuckers on songs just to do it. I don't past that. Yeah.
Alright. Now, are you currently independent? Because I saw you release, like I said, The Ugly Truth under Justo Flexx.
Yeah, I'm independent. Yeah, everything good came out of my pocket.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, most definitely. Now, you want to give a little bit of input on how hard it is being an independent artist?
Man, it's hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I spent a lot of bread. It's a lot of sacrifice. I'm talking about from dealing with, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you got to deal with that. If you taking the money you would usually spend on this person and put it on this, that could be an issue. You know, the time it could come into. Cause ain't no time on when you creating a project. You know what I'm saying? You can literally you can go to the studio and not even record, but just want to be there for the mixing process. And that shit can take them to 2 to 3 hours, just depending on what's going on. You know, if the computer working, if some plugins ain't right, it could be anything, bro. It just take time, bro. And that, then paying for graphics and videos, man. It's a sacrifice for sure. Like, if you ain't ready to do it all the way, don't even play with it. Straight up.
You know some cold graphic designers? I need some. I'm trying to get some
boy
merch
Fresh,
popping.
he the one that did all my videos. Every video, probably besides the intro, he did every video that I dropped. The graphics outlet, yeah, just Fresh. And his turnaround is like brilliant. I'm talking about you give him the picture today, he might have it back in your email. Not tonight. I mean tomorrow, the next day. Like, he tough.
Okay, most definitely. Yeah, I need something for my merch, man. This nigga been bullshitting.
Yeah, for sure.
But cause I wanted to tell you my personal favorites on the tape.
Okay.
Now my personal favorites, my number one favorite on the tape was the outro, the Ugly Truth outro. You feel me? I fuck with that one.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one people can definitely relate to, because you do be having some bitch ass supervisors and managers and co-workers, you feel me? So I really can relate to that one.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, speaking of jobs,
Okay.
you feel me? Because I heard you say, matter of fact, running my 10 at the end of it.
That was real. That was a real situation.
I can tell.
Yeah,
I can tell. I felt the passion in that. So,
yeah.
when it come to you know what I'm saying, people owe you money and stuff, do you remember that exactly how much they owe you and all that?
It wouldn't, I mean, in that situation wouldn't have been even to that extent. It was just other things that was going on at the time, to where I was like, I can't touch you, but I need to be able to. I need something. I need my money back or something, because I can't put my hands on you because I know how far that's gonna go. So that was just me picking at him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fucking with me. So
I already know.
And it's plenty. I had plenty of recordings from that shit, man. Like that was just the one I thought that fit. So yeah. Yeah.
I can't even fault you, dog. Waffle still owe me motherfucking $40 they took out my damn check.
See what I'm saying?
And that bitch ass nigga from Arkadelphia, that nigga owe me $3. You know who the fuck I'm talking to. If you don't know, I will put your name out there, but I ain't gonna put you on blast like that. But another one is Out the Roof for Young Tanner.
Yeah.
That shit that go hard. I feel like that one there a club banger.
Yeah.
City 3000 and DJ Chose. That one there was a hard track. I forgot the name of that one.
I ain't calling back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came from that. I can't speak on. All right, so the hook, I wrote the hook. You know what I'm saying? But of course, Chose finessed it. But all of that came from a personal place of shit I was going through at the time. You know what I'm saying? City just sparked the idea with the title, and then my verse, I just went in on some shit I was really going through. So I think that's why it came out the way it did. You know what I'm saying? Something that's real. You know, if you've been through some toxic shit before, you already know. So yeah,
man.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker City 3000, he's so motherfucking cold, bro.
No, that's my boy. He me and him go at it all the time. We got like mixtape songs where we went bar verse for verse with each other. We always competing with each other from a friendly stance. But to be honest with you, City is the one who recorded my whole project. Like, he recorded it. He edited it. He didn't do the mixing. GNB did the mixing, but he did anything that was recorded on the album, he did it. So yeah, they got a whole studio sound institute. You know what I'm saying? Any artists that's listening or anything, y'all might want to tap in with them.
Most definitely. No, my last one. I fuck. Oh, matter of fact, I fuck with Intro too.
The Intro, yeah.
I fuck with that one, and I fuck with the feature with Tammy Latrell too.
All right, cool. So look, the Intro was sparked. I think I was jamming Toby one day. I don't know what song it was, and I just got on some real rap type shit, because a lot of people know me from the club shit. They didn't really know that I actually can put out this type of content. So when I did the intro, I was really coming from, like, you know, not saying I was trying to show niggas I could rap, but just more from something that had some substance to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that came. Top Down. Actually, that Top Down is that song was done in 2015. That's how old that song is. You know what I'm saying? I've been had that song. I just put it on there because I ain't want it to go to waste. When I dropped it, you know, I didn't really have no money to push it, so I just threw it on there. You know what I'm saying? Just to add to it. So yeah, shout out to Tammy Latrell. She from H-Town too. She currently stay in Atlanta. She do like a lot of stuff with publishing and all that. So yeah, she dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, most definitely, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Top to bottom on that whole motherfucking tape, bro.
Yeah.
You killed that shit. And I can tell, I want to say that whole tape, I can tell you was putting life experience. Like, if a nigga was to close his eyes, he can visualize what the fuck you talking about as you doing that. So, man.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. That's what I'm trying to give. You know, I'm trying to give. I didn't want to do a project where it seemed like I was capping, to the point to where if you seen me out, you would be like, oh, that nigga said he got this, but he ain't got that. That's why I did the song called Job. So it's like, if a nigga see me at work, it's like, nigga, I told you, I did a song about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted everything to be authentic. And that's why it took so long to come out, because I was really just taking my time with it. Being this is my first time jumping out. I think the last time I had a solo project was like 2011. So I wanted to make sure when I come out, I build my foundation out for this. That way after this, I can just, go from there.
Okay. Now, how long would you say it, you know what I'm saying, the process for this was? Process too.
To be honest with you, so the way I record music, I don't write shit down. Like, I'm not a nigga that sit down and pen and paper. Everything comes to me as I'm rapping it. I might bounce a few ideas here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I hear a beat, I might be at work or be somewhere else and it'll come to me, but I don't actually get to put my hands, my brains on it until I actually get in the studio and start recording. So I'm gonna say it probably took me about 2 years. Cause I'll be recording, and real life will happen, and I'll stop, deal with that shit, go back to recording. Like, for example, Stay Down and Fried Chicken was recorded in 2016.
That bitch go hard too.
Was Fried Chicken?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was one of them situations. Got into my BM about something on the phone, and I went straight to the studio. And that anger or that aggression came from that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where that came from. So like them two songs that were along with Top Down was already done. The other songs I just was doing as I was getting beats and all that type of shit. So there was a bunch of songs I didn't put on there because they didn't fit. So yeah.
Shit, man, I ain't gonna lie. And that motherfucker get pushed the right way. I know you independent, like you said. You feel me? I'm already knowing,
Man.
but bro, bro,
I'll be trying, bro.
the motherfucking push on that motherfucker. I'm telling you, that motherfucker is that bitch like a mixtape or it's like an album? Okay, I wanted to say album, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I shot like 6 videos for that project. I think 5 or 6 for sure. They all on YouTube, everything. I put bread into that project,
bro. That bitch right there alone can go.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's about 4 songs in that bitch that can go platinum, but the tape by itself, that bitch can go. I'm not capping to you right now.
Man, I need all that.
Definitely more Narcotics too.
Yeah, okay. Narcotics probably the only song that I got. That was one of them YouTube beats. I leased that one. But everything else was either through GNB. I don't know if you're familiar with GNB. They did Ride with No Ceiling. Pretty much anything with Zero and Slim, Boosie, you know, they Peso, TSF, that's them. Fred on them, of course, he did Freak of the Wrist. That's who did Out the Roof. And then B Clizzy. B Clizzy did the intro, I Ain't Calling Back, My Job, Stress, Let's Get Mo. I think one more, I can't remember, but yeah. So I kind of kept it in-house. That was just one, when I heard it, I was like, it just clicked. So that's how that one got on there, the Narcotics, yeah.
Most definitely. I got a question I asked your brother last time. He told me to ask you.
What did he say? Oh, shit.
I say, is he still part of the Young Problems or what's going on?
Nah, the Young Problems is just a name at this point. I'm probably just the only person out of Young Problems that's more as active as far as music is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people still, you know, you might catch Starstruck guy on the scene, or you might see Chico every once in a blue moon, but I'm the one that really be outside in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So now the group that's dead is just pretty much a name. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. Yeah. Most definitely. Hey, shout out to Unc though.
Yeah. For shit show.
Boy. Next question. What drives you to keep going, knowing that you've been in the music game for at least 11 years?
Man, I've been in longer than that, to be honest with you.
What, about 15, 20?
20. I did my first mixtape. It was called Justo Volume 1. I did it in like 3, 4, something like that. And then after that, I dropped, me and JM, we dropped the project called Alright. So the CD, I don't know what's the CD, I think you saw, that might have been Young Problems Chapter 1. But then right when we had Boy, we dropped the project called The Bellite. It was called Guaranteed to Jam. But so that came from my partner JM. Him and Ace had a project called Guaranteed to Jam Volume 1 and 2. Then me and JM came and did Volume 3. So I had like maybe 2 or 3 projects floating around before that happened. Then I was with D3G, with Lil B and T-Red and all, you know, Franco and all of them. So I was over there too. So I got a history of doing this shit. But what keeps me doing it, I don't really see me doing nothing else, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't, you know, as far as like something serious to where it's like it's a career change, I don't really see me doing nothing else. I've tried. I didn't try to go truck drive. I didn't try to go do everything. And everything circulates me back to the music. So, you know, as a grown man, I'm gonna take care and pay my bills, but the music shit is just what I see me doing. I don't really see me doing shit else.
Most definitely. Do you have any goals left that you want to accomplish for the remainder of the year?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I want to shoot. If I can do what I want to do, I want to shoot one more video because I got a new project I'm working on called Flexx.
Okay.
That's what the song. I got a song called Top. That's what Top.
Yeah, that single. Yeah.
Top gonna be on there, and I want to shoot. If I can, I want to shoot one more video and put that out before I actually put out the project. That's one of my goals.
Okay, most definitely. How often do you record?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a studio freak that be in that hole every day. Yeah, I go off inspiration. So like honestly, I probably got maybe about 3 or 4 beats that I got in the last 3 or 4 months, because the dude B Clizzy who do some of my beats, he married, you know what I'm saying? He got newborns and shit, so I can't really vibe with him like that. And I don't really just get beats from everybody, so with G&B, they was getting the studio redone, so they ain't really been they been cranking up beats, but not like that. So I hadn't really been recording, but just maybe about 3 weeks ago, I got sparked to just, I was going through some shit. I start brainstorming again. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how my music come out. I could go on there and just freestyle some shit, but I mean, is it gonna hold any weight? You know what I'm saying? It'd just be something to throw out there for people to jam, but I like to do shit that count.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not a nigga that be in the studio every day. I just go in there when I feel inspired. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Now I know you kind of touched on this topic here a little bit, but what's your creative process?
Man, it just be the ideas, bro. Like I could literally be, alright. Just how I'm gonna give y'all a story of how shit come up with me. So one day, this had to be like in 2016, bro. I'm getting into it with my daughter's mama about something on the phone. So it had to be something about my child, obviously. Boom, we got off the phone. At this time, we was following each other on social media. I'm scrolling down Facebook and I see she was a part of this group. And the group was called, it said My Baby Daddy Ain't Shit. That was the name of the group, right? So I looked at it, so I seen the slug, I kept moving. That was like on a Friday.
Oh, that's what you was talking about. You was like, you shooting slug, that bitch only got 2 likes.
No, that wasn't her. That was another bitch.
Okay.
No. I really try to be respectful of my baby mama when it comes to music, because at the end of the day, I still got to walk over there and see them people because they take care of my daughter, so I don't really try to do too much. But anyway, so that was Friday. So Sunday I go, we had this club out here called Social Junk. It was a day party. I'm standing by the DJ booth just chilling. And the DJ, Mr. Rogers, he played Real Sisters. And it just was like, boom, baby mama say I ain't shit. Cause I'm thinking about the meme. And I went and recorded a whole song to that beat of her making a mockery of me. That's how my shit, I just never put it out because I was like, yeah, we gonna be fighting if I drop this shit. This shit, I can't let this shit come out. But that's how my shit be going, bro. Like I can literally be a wild mud on aisle 3 and see some toilet paper or something, and it'll just click, boom, and then that's how my shit be, dog. It's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. I ain't too big into astrology like that. But one day I was looking at my sister got this book. Well, she had this book. It had everybody's birthday from January 1st to December 31st. And being that my birthday is May 21st, I'm a Gemini. And one of the things it said on my day is say people that, born on this day, they usually take into, careers as far as entertainment, writing, composing, journalism, entertainment. And I was like, damn, that's why I beat on this shit so hard. Like, I'm not a nigga that just want to rap to look cool. That's how I express myself. I didn't know that at first, you know what I'm saying? So when I started really embracing that shit, that's just what it is. So that's how that's why I don't be rushing to put out shit to fit in, because I know it's coming from an honest standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. See, a lot of people, they overlook that astrology shit. And now, it took me a while, because at first, and this shit been around me since elementary. People used to ask me, what's your sign? Bitch, I don't know. Yeah. But it took me a while. I really just started getting into it probably, I want to say about 6 months ago. Yeah. And I had looked it up for a Capricorn, because I'm a Capricorn, January 5th. Okay. So, man, they was we the most successful sign out of everybody, the most disciplined, and we're great entertainers. We have great sense of humor and this and that. I'm like, bro, god damn, this shit really explained me on a whole another level. Cause when I'm when my eyes are set on something, I attack that motherfucker. Like none else. You can tell me something right now. Yeah. You feel me? If I take my time out to go see what it's about. Yeah. And that's something I really want to do. I'm gonna go with that shit. So tough and bro. So if anybody out there decide they want to get into astrology, bro, get into that shit. You feel me? I'm not 100% believe into it, but majority of that shit, it's about 70% I believe in that shit. You feel me?
Nah, that shit real, bro. I'm gonna tell you another thing that made me feel like I'm supposed to be doing music. I talked about it on the Ugly Truth outro. Before I was in Your Problems. I was in D3G. So we used to go to the Texas Relays. And so we used to stay at my partner Chop house. So Chop would be like, hey, y'all can stay with me, but y'all got to go to church with me in the morning. It was like, bet. So the first time this happened, we was at the small ass church. It probably was maybe a little bigger than this room. It wasn't even probably 20 people in there. He preaching. Now, before this happened, I think I was about coming up on the 25 mark, trying to figure out what I need to be doing with life. So I was like, hey, God, let me know what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the music shit, but I don't really know, how this is supposed to go. So Preacher talking, he stopped dead. He stopped in the middle of preaching, looked dead at me and was like, hey, the name, he said, keep doing what you're doing. The name that you go by gonna be powerful and you're gonna do it for the kids. He was like, that's what you want to know, that's what God told me to tell you. I'm sitting there like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I tell my mom and all that, see y'all, praise the Lord, all that, blah, blah. Boom. That was the first year. I think a year passed. Now I'm getting ready to go to truck driving school. But just so happened, it lined up the weekend of the Texas Relays was that following couple days later, I was getting on the Greyhound to go to Springfield, Missouri. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm finna be gone for about 3 months. Let me just go and go party or whatever. We go out there, go stay with my partner Chop again, go to church. Now it's the same preacher, but he in a bigger church. He done upgraded or whatever. So it's at the end of church, and they like, if you want to be saved, come to the front. And I was like, I want to go, but I ain't one of them type of people. Don't pray for me and be trying to make me fall out and shit. Just pray for me and keep going, bro. I ain't finna fall out on the floor and do all that. So I don't know what happened, but I'm sitting there with my arms folded. And the preacher, he parted the crowd, pointed dead at me again. I was like, bro, it's the same nigga fucking with me, bro. I know he don't know me. He's like, hey, the road you finna go down ain't the road for you. He's like, keep doing what you're doing. I'm telling you, keep doing what you're doing. And I was like, all right, cool. He gave me another story about something in the Bible. I can't remember it or whatever. But ironically, I was going to go drive trucks. So when I went to drive trucks, the shit didn't work. Like I failed the test. You know what I'm saying? I came back and boom, we got signed. So after all that happened, we had our little 2-year run with the signing shit. I was back at square one, had a daughter. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get my CDL. And it seemed like anytime I jumped in the truck to drive, something would happen to where I had to get out the truck. Something wrong with the truck. It was just like, it was all these signs of me just to get out the fucking truck. And finally, it got to the point to where my license got suspended to where it was like, I think that was God, like, I told you to get your ass out the truck. So you don't want to listen? All right, don't worry about it. I'm finna take your license from you. So when I seen it, I was like, well, let me just focus on what I know to do. You know what I'm saying? What I know I'm good at. So that's why I be so hard on the music shit, man. That shit like art to me. So I ain't fighting nothing no more. It's just, this is what it is. This is what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. Even if it ain't the music, maybe I need to be songwriting or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but that's where my heart at.
Most definitely. How do you approach, or should I say, what's the difference in your approach between an album and a mixtape or a single?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really. These days, your mixtape is pretty much your album. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm at Lil Baby status where I can just drop a few little songs on some mixtape shit and then focus on the album. Everything is an independent artist. When you're trying to leave your mark, everything should be treated like an album. So, but it is a difference though. But before this, if I am doing a mixtape, I'm not thinking to go as hard. I'm probably going hard on just popping my shit, making some shit rhyme, just killing some shit. Versus on the album, I'm actually like, okay, I need substance. I need to pull from this space in my life and get this energy for this. So it's definitely it's a difference. Okay. It's definitely a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because I get on the mixtape, I rap off whatever the hottest beat is and just rap on that bitch and crash it. But on my album, I'm actually trying to do a song. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that makes sense. So yeah, it's a difference.
So who are some artists that you take heed to?
My favorite artist is Eminem. On the larger scale, Eminem, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. First, let me say this. First of all, H-Time, SUC, that's a lead. That's a lane of his own. I don't put them against nobody. That's something sacred. Fat Pat, Lil Kiki, all that. I don't try to compare that to nothing because that shit raised me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's what made me want to rap, to be honest with you. That's when I first started freestyling. This when I knew I wanted to rap, bro. I was in the 6th grade, bro. And I was in social studies class, and I wrote a flow, and it was called Coming Down Crunk at 9-6. And I knew at that moment I wanted to be a rapper. Like, I knew right then. I can't tell you what the fuck I said on that bitch, but, I remember the title. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably where it started. But when I really started getting into it, bro, I was in the car with my partner, Gavo, bro. He was listening to the Marshall Mathers LP. And the nigga got a song called Kim where he killing his wife, bro. And he played it in his car, and I was just sitting there like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro? I don't know if you ever heard it, but if you ever get time to listen to it, bro, he's reacting out. He's acting out like killing his wife, bro.
Talking about Eminem?
Yeah, Eminem.
Stan?
Not Stan. It's on the Marshall Mathers LP, but it's called Kim. It's like kind of one of the last songs towards the end of the album.
Okay.
And he's rapping out, killing his wife, like, bro, this shit crazy. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, bro, like, what the fuck? And ever since then, I was intrigued by Eminem, so I started listening to him more, doing more research, and then that was one of my main influences. Who else, bro? If I'm speaking from a Texas standpoint, Mo3 one of my influences too. But even before he died, like I didn't hop on the Mo3 bandwagon You know, when he passed away, I was just more 3 or 4 years before he even passed, and I didn't know why I liked him so much. But he a Gemini, so some of the shit he was doing, I ain't necessarily agree with it, but I understood the passion behind it because I'm the same way. Like I think the same, I feel the same. I'm not finna go out here and just get to stepping on niggas and all this other bullshit. You know, knowing I got all this other shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? But rap wise, the passion and aggression, that's one of my influences. Who else, bro? I ain't gonna lie, I was a huge like Slim Thug and Killer fan, bro, and that was because at the time my partner his sister was dating Slim, so it was like I would be around these niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I would see the shit that he rapping about, Escalade on Davins and all this jewelry and shit. So I just be like, bro, this gotta. I'm looking like this supposed. Why am I around this shit? Like, what am I seeing this shit for? You know what I'm saying? So I just took it for what it was. I was like, this is probably what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't think if I'm a fucking studying to be a fucking scientist, I'm gonna be over here with these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Most definitely, that bitch is big ass sign.
Yeah.
Nah, really and truly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This interview for you. You feel me? I don't want to touch too much on that, but how supportive are you? Because you know what I'm saying? You and Young Tanner are both artists. Yeah. You feel me? So how supportive are y'all of each other?
Man, bro. With my brother, bro, it's more like I have to. It's like I done did this shit already. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever he trying to go, he trying to either get to where we went or he trying to pass it. But he still got to get there. So at first I was really trying to just give him pointers on things, but it's like, you know, he his own man, so naturally he just got to figure shit out on his own. So I'm going to always support him, but it's more so me having to try to, I think what it is, it's the big brother, little brother syndrome. It's like, because I'm big bro and I'm telling you, you shouldn't do this, because I'm saying you're going to go against the grain and go listen to whoever else saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's something he got to prove to me. So it's kind of like a situation where I be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like, I'm going to step in and support, but at the same time, I'm going to step back and let you make your mistakes. But, you know, he going to always have my support. It's just more so, I guess it's me watching him do some of the stuff that I might have did or didn't do because I knew not to do it. I'm just sitting there like, why you do? And I'm like, all right, bro, that's a bit. Go on, do your thing. That's all it is. It ain't nothing else.
Damn, I think that shit true because my brother do me the same fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we bump heads so much.
Yeah, it's just the big brother, little brother thing. It ain't that he just be wrong. He just don't know. He don't know that this is wrong or it's just not necessarily the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, bro, don't do that. Do this. He be, I grown, I can do it. All right, bet. Fuck it, bro. Do your thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's all good, though. It's all good.
Facts. So, what are some ups and downs that you can't see on the outside looking in of being an artist?
You say the upside that you can't see on the outside?
Like the ups and downs of being an artist that the outside crowd, like if you was on the outside looking in, what are the ups and downs that you can't see on the outside looking in? As versus if you was inside already knowing everything that's going on.
From like I'm a fan and I like
I
don't what if I was okay, so you saying hold on, I'm trying to make sure I get this right. So you saying if I'm looking at an artist, what is it that I can't see? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, ask me again because I ain't fathoming this shit right.
My fault, hold on. Alright, so basically what I'm saying is you an artist, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Now, I can only see so much of what you go through, you know what I'm saying? I basically only see your highs, or if the media was to attack you a certain way, I see your downs.
Okay.
You feel me? Or I'm basically like, I can only see what you put out, like your content. You know, we in the internet world today. Yeah. So I only see what you post. You feel me? Like if you at the studio, I see that. If you on tour, I see that. Right. But I don't see what's actually behind closed doors of you closing deals and, you know what I'm saying, all of the bullshit and everything you got to go through, like the beauty of it and the dark side of it. So what can you tell us as far as the ups and downs of it?
Man, I say, like, for me, I'm going to speak from a personal standpoint. Like, I used to think that too. Like, people really be going through shit. Like, I'm going to use this as an example. This ain't got nothing to do with music. I'm a gentleman, right? I was raised with manners, right? So, naturally, if I'm walking by and I see a woman coming, I'm going to open the door for her. You know, that's just what we was taught to do. But it had been a time where I wasn't paying attention and I didn't open the door. And the woman probably thought I was a fuck nigga or whatever. But what I'm saying to say, use that example, is we go through shit too. So sometimes when if you know you expecting for a nigga to perform or you waiting on music and I ain't drop, it's shit. Nigga be going through shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Money ain't always where it need to be. You know what I'm saying? You might see a nigga come down, you know, with jewelry and all that type of shit, but it might have been good at that moment. Right now, it might not be good. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, the thing I hate about rappers, bro, it's like rappers are not allowed to have feelings. You can only have feelings when you do music. You can't have feelings outside of, you know, just being a human being, bro. So a lot of people don't see that. They don't understand that part. They just want to see you living what you spitting. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made sure when I was doing music, I didn't want to try to portray some shit that I don't necessarily do all the time or even at all. You know what I'm saying? If I did it, I mentioned it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not something I'm just trying to hop out in. So when you see me, I always got to be there. That's just stressful, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can say. You know what I'm saying? People got to know that artists are humans too, bro. Straight up.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, has anything surprised you about the music business that you never expected?
Hell yeah. A lot of shit surprised me. At first, it was like a 50-50. It was like I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised. Like, when we was doing Young Problems, we went through the get shitted on stage, to get shined on stage, then to when we was shining, so them people that was shitting on us, now they dick pulling. and then amongst that time, when we was building relationships, some of the people was actually genuine people. So when shit went left and we was on the downward spiral, a few of the people kept it real, and the other ones, it was just business. They went on to the next. So it was like, that was definitely, I ain't gonna say I was surprised. I was like, damn, maybe I was surprised at certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because they was putting on the good front, but shit, for the most part, it is what it is. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, to this day, if I'm out by myself and like people from that era, like, you know, that was like over 10 years ago. Some of them people still be in the same mix. I'm still good. My face card's still good. I can still get in certain shit. You know, some of the artists that's out now, they respect the nigga. They fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So it come with its perks and this shit. But at the end of the day, yeah, niggas it's gonna be that. That's just part of business. I had to start looking at shit as a business and not getting personal all the time. Like, and it's still some shit. It's still kind of hard to juggle with, depending on, you know, what your energy is. You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, I put all this money into this project, and it's like I ain't reaped the benefits of that yet. But it's like I can't get mad at who I'm gonna get mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe it just ain't time for it yet, or maybe it'll come when it's time. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, you took a chance.
I took a chance. It's business. You know what I'm saying? But it's personal to me because I put my personal thoughts into it. But just because it's personal don't mean everybody's supposed to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So if you can you elaborate on getting shitted on? Like, is that like when you go into a club or something? I
got a perfect story for you. Okay. All right, so boom, just back in it's like 20. So we dropped a song. I'm gonna say 08.
Okay.
We put it out in the clubs and shit. We pushed it for like 9 months. So by the time 09 came, it was on radio. It was getting spins and all that shit. So around this time, we had, it was Monday. What was the Monday? Aztec on Monday. Tuesday was Faces. Wednesday was Roxy. Thursday was Metropolis. Friday was anything downtown. So we had Roxy on a Wednesday. It's Horseman B-Day badge. Horseman, you know, he got some major clout. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know who Horseman is, but he had like the male strip clubs at the time, but he was tied in with Rap A Lot or whatever they had going on. So he was a heavy hitter in the city. So he had a B-Day badge at Roxy. So at this time, we got the song, it's like lightweight buzzing. It's like lukewarm. It ain't even just there yet. But Joe the Smoke from 97.9 he was vouching for us. You know what I'm saying? Because he seen our grind and shit. So he was like, I'm going to get y'all in the club. Mind you, it's 5 of us. So we going in through the back. So they already had one door open for the line that was kind of coming around the corner that was forming. Then you had this other door that was closed, but it was opening because people was walking in and out. So you got people just walking in and people just walking out at random. So he goes to get Horseman. Horseman got a lot of shit going on because it's his birthday and shit. So he come outside. He's like, well, who is your problems? Who is your problems? He was like, it's them right there. But mind you, it's 5 of us. But mind you, it's Horseman B-Day. So it's people just walking. So he don't know who is who. You know what I'm saying? He's like, well, how many of them is it? He's like, it's only 5 of them. He's like, well, how? He was like, I don't care who they is. They need to wait their motherfucking ass in line. But when he's saying that, it's a line of people. So we standing there like, damn, bro. Nigga just shined on us. So we had to take that walk of shame to the car. You know what I'm saying? So whoever was right there, and you saw Young Problems or whatever, you saw us get shined on at the door. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward a few months later, oh, we got Young Problems in the building. We perform and he paying us for shows and shit. So that's little shit like that you go through. You know what I'm saying? That was when I started on like we reaping the what they call fruits of our labor. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens all the time, bro. To the bitches, they didn't want to fuck with you. All of a sudden they want to fuck with you. That shit crazy, bro.
Man.
That shit crazy. I'm talking about one time we had a club called a Boom. It was on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And they had like it was the regular floor. Then you had like this big ass stage up top where you had to look up and watch niggas perform. And then on top of that, they had like this other little section up here for whatever dumbass reason. So we done made it up there. They got the spotlight on us. We doing all, we popping and shit. We come off stage just like a slew of bitches just standing right there waiting to get chose. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. Like, and they was just ready to do whatever. I was like,
nah, hold up.
That shit crazy, bro.
I got a question on that. So how you know they ready to get chose? It's like, is it like the look or the vibe or like?
It's all that. They not giving you no hard time. They coming to you. It's not like if you're a regular, John Doe nigga just going to the club and you gotta buy a drink and whoop de whoop. They standing there like ready to just follow you and just do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, we in the club, we probably had bottles because the promoter probably gave them to us or whatever. So we ain't got to pay for no liquor. So boom, we chit chatting and drinking, and then next thing you know, it's shit is either you hitting it tonight or you just getting a number or what. It get either or, but that shit is a real thing. Like around that time, it was bro. That shit was crazy. I was kind of chilling though because it was just too much going on, bro. Like you got 5 members. Everybody got their own set of women they fuck with. Then it's like it might not be me. It might be Starstruck. He might have a female, but then she bringing 3 of her friends. And it just be all kind of shit, bro. You didn't, man. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like that, them women, bro. If you're not careful, bro, it'll mislead you. You know what I'm saying? Because all they gonna do is suck you dry and tell the fame and shit up, and they gonna go on to the next nigga. So I will say this. I remember females used to do shit like this. A female. Like the song came on the radio, and she in the car with her partners. She'll call me when the song come on, just to show her partners that she know me. What you doing? I'm like, I'm chilling. What's up? I was just thinking about you. I had the song on the radio. I'm like, this bitch trying to cap. That shit crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, I put this on everything I love, dog. It done got to the point now where like if I think some shit in my head, that shit starts to play out in real life in due time.
Yeah.
But more so the positive shit than the negative shit, you feel me? But like how you just said that, you feel me? She'll call you, hit you with that, what you doing? Bro, I done had a few of them thoughts. Like a female, I'd be like, you know what? I done shot at her, but I don't give a fuck because I'm not the type of nigga that's going to pay for shit. I ain't never paid for no coochie in my life, and I'll be damn if I start the day. Even if I got 100 mil, I'm not finna pay for no coochie. Is you stupid? But I done had them thoughts of like, this bitch gonna come running, but she gonna hit me with that.
Yeah.
What's up? What you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna lie, bro, to this day, bro. I ain't gonna say to this day, but I'm gonna say it's certain females, bro, that I might have was cool with or I might have hit back then. They still check in with me from time to time. They see me still doing music, so they look at it like, if I'm thinking like them, they like, well, I'm gonna just keep in contact with them and keep them on the leash a little bit. That way, if something
just
pop off,
he pop.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit crazy, bro.
I already be on that. I always say that shit to any nigga out there that wants some game. I'm about to give your ass some.
Yeah.
A female would never tell you she don't fuck with you because she never want to close that door just in case you become something. She always want to have that door open. So when shit do pop for you and she see that shit, she gonna come running to you. Another thing is these females, they talk a whole lot more than what you think they do. You feel me? Niggas talk like hoes, but hoes, they gonna forever talk more than the nigga will. You feel me? They gonna know everything you do before you do it. Because in their mind, they got all kind of imagination and shit, and they be piecing shit together that don't even go. Most of that shit, I ain't gonna lie, when a female hit me with some shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? That shit ain't never happened. You feel me? But that's just the type of shit when you dealing with a female, you feel me? But that's crazy because, like, now that you done told me that, I can kind of piece together, like, what it is to be on the other side of you know what I'm saying, like the entertainment business versus real life. It's basically like, I won't say it's the same thing, but it's very fucking similar. You feel me? Just on a different scale. You feel me?
It have been times, bro, we done had shows with other artists, like whoever was popping at the time. Like, I'm gonna say it probably was Charlie Boy, Young Lay, Comedian, or whoever. And they'll have all the artists at like one hotel. You know what I'm saying? And then all the joints will find out where the hotel at. You pull back up to the hotel after the party. It's joints to choose from. They ain't trying to fight. They picking like it's like you on the fucking, like you walking out the restaurant, you getting peppermints. I want him. that shit is a real thing, bro. I swear to God, that shit crazy. I'll be sitting there like, bro, this bitch don't even know me, and she ready to just. That shit crazy, dog. I'm trying, man. Hey, I'm talking about imp, man. I done had females, bro, leave the club with me, left they nigga at the club.
You lying.
Came to the club with they nigga. Left they nigga at the club, told him some bullshit like, oh, I gotta go, whatever, just to come home with me, bro.
You lying.
I swear, just cause they like, I don't know if I'm gonna ever get this chance again, so I'm finna take advantage right now. Like, man,
hey. If y'all ain't catch that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all a word of advice, bro. Don't put too much trust into your female, dog. Like I tell any and everybody, even when I had me a gal, you feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas gonna want to hit your bitch, you feel me? But your female, I mean, a nigga can't do more than what the female allow, you feel me? So if the female, if she giving him play and he starts shooting, it's obviously something that he felt comfortable enough to do because she did something to let him know this was okay. Yeah. You feel me? If she respond to a nigga text message, even look at it, she cheating. That ain't loyal, bro. I'm telling you that now. Even if y'all married, I hit a married woman one time in the DM. She followed me on Instagram. I ain't even know. I said, what the fuck she doing following me? Bad as a motherfucker. I hear her. She responding. She got a husband, kids, and everything. I'm like, yep. See,
that shit crazy,
I ain't even famous, but I'm doing shit like this. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't cocky. I'm just a confident motherfucker. Go look up Capricorn. You won't know how I really am. Another thing about that astrology shit, that shit also helped me. Like, I really got into it because I wanted to figure out my peers. You feel me? I was having trouble trying to figure out who the fuck was who. So I wanted to know for a fact that I wasn't tripping, so that shit helped me figure out my peers. But at the same time, y'all got to be careful who y'all trust out here. You feel me? I'm tripping. But yeah, these females, they for everybody, dog. You feel me? I ain't saying all of them, 100% of them, but majority of them, you feel me? You got some good ones, you know, they probably on the market. I ain't no telling what's going on. They probably hurt, whatever. And some of them in relationships, you feel me? But you got to pick up on them signs, dog. That's for you. I ain't going to tell you, you know what I'm saying? She come my way. I'm not going to tell you. It's just, she going to get passed around on the team, bro. That's all I can tell you, man. If you go in there and you feel that thing a little looser than what it usually is, hey, good luck, Charlie.
Yeah, for sure.
But what are some of your favorite moments of being an artist that you done had being an artist?
Man, you know what? I mean, of course I had. We performed. One of my livest moments when it was even before I was in what group I was in.
Oh, so you'd been in several groups.
I was in D3G.
Oh shit.
That was right before Young Problem. That's Lil B from Slab.
You was in that group?
I wasn't in Slab. I was in D3G though. But Lil B was from Slab. He was from the ABN tribe or whatever. So I was in that. Before that, me and JM had did a group that he was in Young Problems with me. It wasn't even really a group. We just did a mixtape together. So I wouldn't even copy that group. But I was really in two groups. So it was D3G, Dirty Third Grinders, and Young Problems. But
damn.
One of my moments, bro, just had to be like, I can't even say as an artist, but it was just one of them things. It made me feel like I was an artist and I was supposed to be here. My partner Gavo, his sister is the Latoya Luckett. So this is when she had that torn in between the two songs. So we went to we flew to Miami. It was around our birthday or whatever. They had Radio One had like a concert for all the artists or whatever. So the whole weekend we with her and Capitol Records, you know, they promoting the album, they, you know, going everywhere with her. So I think the last night we was there, last night I was there, I forgot the club. But this is before social media. I really hate this shit 'cause I would have shined. We walked in the club, it was me, her brother, B-Don, Toya, Jermaine Dupri, Busta Rhymes, Billy Farnsworth. I want to say Kanye, but I'm probably reaching with the Kanye. I think he came like later on. I don't think he walked in with us, but like we all walked in the fucking VIP, and we just standing there chilling. Rick Ross came in there, and they was just playing their music and shit. I'm just standing in the black VIP like, bro, this shit live, bro. Ain't nobody will ever believe I'm at this hole because ain't nobody got no pictures of this shit.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Hey, but that's what it was, you know. That's what started making me realize, bro. Like, this what I supposed to be doing, bro. Like, I'm too around this shit. I had to come back and go to work too, so I came back and went to work that Monday because I left that Sunday, so that Monday I had to go to work. I was like, bro, y'all won't even believe where I just came from, fam. If I tell y'all think I'm lying like a motherfucker, but it was for real though. Like, we in the club before DJ Khaled was DJ Khaled. He in the club DJing. You know what I'm saying? He passing sweets around the club and shit. We smoking and shit. We in there with Slim. You know what I'm saying? He crystal about, man. That shit was crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that was some live. That was probably like I was rapping, but I hadn't came into myself. Now, as far as Young Problems was concerned, anytime I be in the club, like on my verse on Young Problems, bro, I freestyle that shit, bro. That it's the Justo. I got so many. The first verse I wrote it. I was trying to be on some lyrical type shit, and it didn't fit. So my nigga Chico was like, "Hey, bro, just freestyle that hoe." I was like, "Bet." So when he cut it on, I was like, "I'm finna big mo this bitch," and I just said this shit. I ain't think nothing else of it, bro. So when I would be in a club and niggas would be saying that shit like it's a Christmas carol, I was like, "Wow, bro, that's just crazy, bro." I never would have thought this little 6 bars I spit would have been one of the highlights of the song. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, people see me. It's the Justo. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. The only reason why I changed my name to Justo Flexx was because when you just type in Justo on YouTube or whatever, it's a bunch of like Hispanic artists or just rappers named Justo in general. So I put the Flexx on it to stand out. Otherwise, I'd just stay Justo. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I had to rebrand myself. So yeah, but anytime you know I'm out somewhere and somebody do that, or, you know, acknowledge that shit, that shit always priceless to me, bro. It let me know what we did, you know what I'm saying, didn't go in vain. And they be fucking me up, bro, because I'm on the inside looking out, so I'm not thinking we as popular as people think we are. I'm just like, hey, yo, that nigga be like, I could be at a job, bro. It was times after that I'd be at work, and nigga be like, hey, bro, you look familiar. What's your name? I'm like, Justo. Hell no, bro. You the nigga, man. And then they go through all that, and I'll be sitting there like, damn, that's crazy, bro. I'm at fucking work though, but appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy, motherfucker. So yeah.
As far as, because I feel like it was like now that I'm hearing all this, because I never knew all this. You feel me? But now that I'm hearing all this, like, what was the biggest moment of being part of Young Problems?
The biggest moment. All right. I'm working at North Shore. I'm working at this truck driving company. It's over on the north side. I mean on I-10. I catch the bus. I stay behind Swartztown Mile. I'm walking through the mile because I got to walk through the mile to get to my apartments. And it was one of them stores up there. They had the radio on. It was like, we got this new group called Young. I ain't even knowing this shit going on. We know we still pushing the song. We already came across the people that's gonna put the, get behind us, which was Money Morgan Toe Jam. So we knew what they was gonna do. We just didn't never know when they was gonna do it. It was like, we got this new group out of H-Town called Young Problem. We got this song called Boy, we gonna put it on for y'all. The fuck? So I run up the escalator, and I just walk into the store and I just stand there and I just deep sigh like, finally, bro. Like, goddamn, because we was on 97.9. See, at the time they had, I think it was 93.3 or 104.9 and 97.9. But, 97.9 always been the main station.
Yeah.
So, it was cool if you was on them stations, but once you get on 97.9, you pretty much just, you stamped the sign and seal. So, it was, and we weren't even on there officially all the way. We was just in they call it like mix show, like what artists probably don't know, or just the regular consumer, how your song gets a regular rotation is it goes in mix show first. That's when you in the car from the traffic hours. And from there is when, people called in a request show sheet, and based off that and probably some other politics is how you go into regular rotation. So that was our first time getting played, and I was sitting there like, bro, what the fuck? Like, and all of a sudden my phone started ringing. Oh my God, y'all on the radio. Because we was already on the radio on Sundays, but it was like chopped and screwed. So it was cool, but it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was live, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was probably like my first moment. I was like, yeah.
Damn.
And then there was another moment, I got fired from that job because I was staying out late trying to push the song, and I would have to catch the bus. I had to catch like 3 buses in the morning to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes one bus will show up late and it make me late for the other buses. So, one day I ended up getting fired. I think I fired on like a Monday. And then like that Wednesday, I was at home. And I got a call from Rap a Lot. It was like, hey, we need to talk to Young Prowler's manager. I was like, what the fuck? What going on? So I shoot it to my manager. He was like, hey, don't answer the phone for nobody else for the rest of the day. And then when I finally talked to somebody, they was like, hey, Rap a Lot looking for y'all. They trying to sign y'all. So it was big moments. I'm like, oh shit, like shit is happening. Like that's when I knew we had a hit, because it was like something happening like every other week. It was like something new, like, oh, Michael White's gonna play y'all song, or oh, in Florida they did this, or oh, in New Jackson, whatever. It was just something going on. I was like, damn, this shit crazy. But that was one of them times, bro. That was one of them highlights. I was like, damn, the rapper not looking for us. That mean we must have got some shit on our hands. Even Universal had called that same week, but they didn't call me. They called my other partner. He was like, hey, bro, Universal just called. I ain't know if Universal just called about us, bro. So it was all them type of moments, bro. It was like a surreal. Everything was surreal around that time, bro. I couldn't even believe none of that shit was happening. Straight up.
Damn.
Straight up, bro.
So, cause what I'm getting is, you know what I'm saying, it's like more positive shit than negative shit that, you know what I'm saying, that come from it, or it's really like depends on your perspective. But
there was a lot of positive shit, but it came with a lot of negative shit too. Cause mind you, it's 5 niggas. So yeah, we happy that we signed. That shit drive real quick when it's time to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So then that was a whole issue. That's part of kind of how the reasons the group started. We started fading out. You know what I'm saying? We fighting each other and shit instead of fighting them, but we don't really know what's going on. So we just left in the cold type shit. So it is what it is on that.
So being that you had all these experiences, you feel me, being around everything, you feel me? Now, if it rolled around, we're going to say top of 2022, you feel me? Like February and March. You get a major deal hit, you know what I'm saying? They want to sign you. Now, would you stay independent or would you sign? You feel me?
It depends on what the contract say, bro. I would want to stay independent, but I know me, bro. I don't have the funds to do that. I don't even have the funds nor the team to do that officially as an independent. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, most of my niggas do music. You know what I'm saying? City do music. He got his own recording studio. I mean, he gonna ride, but it's like he got his own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? GMB, they're my team, but it's like they do beats. They ain't just doing my beats. You know, they doing everybody else's beats. So anybody that's close to me that does that, you know, that I would be on my team, they got their own shit going on. So it was like I have to be able to have some type of creative control, and depending on what my publisher say. And if it's fair, I'll take it. Me personally, because you gotta think about it, bro. Like I'm young, but I ain't that young, bro. I'm 37, bro. So it's like if I was 26 or something, I got time to play. I ain't got time to play. I need to get what I can get and go on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna take what I can and make the best of it. I ain't gonna just sign no bullshit ass deal and just sell my soul, but you know, I'm gonna make sure I'm able to get some money out of this shit. That way I can do other things. I want to act too. You know what I'm saying? Like art is an expression of me, so I really want to get into acting, but I know it's steps and plateaus to this shit. So.
You sure?
Hell yeah. I want to act, bro.
I'm positive.
Huh?
I'm positive.
I'm 100% positive, bro. I want to act, bro.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Me and my partner.
Yeah.
We been writing this little TV series script. You feel me? We
was
gonna be looking for some actors. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny you say that shit.
Yeah, no, I want to act, bro. I love art, bro. I'm an art person. You know what I'm saying? Anything I got to do with art, I'm all in.
What type of roles could you see yourself playing off real?
It either got to be funny or serious. Some funny.
Oh, this shit serious. Serious as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I can do. I probably can do either one, bro. I'm naturally so I have a serious look, but I'm naturally funny depending on the energy around me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's whatever. Like
we looking for that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Stone Carter from 214. You know what I'm saying? Dallas area.
Yeah. So
out there from, you know what I'm saying, Forest Hill. But motherfucking Mo 3. You feel me? RP Mo 3.
Yeah, that's something I always wanted to get into, bro. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, I would take a deal if it made sense. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot of pressure off me. That way I could just see as an independent artist, bro. That's another reason why it took me so long to come out with the music, because like I had to worry about board and record. I had to worry about the money. I had to go over here and watch niggas mix the song. Like, that shit is a process, bro. And I don't know if people know about mixing. Like, all them beats you was hearing, they call them track outs, bro. So all them songs had to be individually, them sounds had to be individually mixed and then put together and mixed and all that type of shit. And I was there for, I'm gonna say probably 50% of the process, just hearing how it sound afterwards. And I'm riding to it for a couple of days, and I'm like, hey, bro, turn this 808 up, or turn this snare up, or turn this snare down. But I'm doing all this on my own, so my brain only goes so far. You know what I'm saying? That's all as an independent artist, that shit, it's a job, bro. So I ain't gonna lie, I probably would take it if it made sense. So I ain't got to deal with all this shit. Let them deal with that.
I thought about being an independent artist, you feel me? Because I say, like,
yeah,
my thing is, when it come to it, because, you know what I'm saying, I watch a lot of artists, you feel me? Like, a lot of the game that I get come from people in the entertainment industry. Yeah. And I see a lot of them have a problem, especially when it comes to they masters, you feel me? And
yeah.
I done heard some, you know, they speak on, like, the biggest thing, one of the most important things of being an artist is on your masters, because you can sign whatever type of deal, but, I mean, I guess it just depends on your preference, but as far as me, I've always looked at it like, okay, if I made music, I want to own my masters, I want to be independent, or if I do sign a deal, it'll be more like a distribution.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I feel like every artist should sign at least one deal to get the experience, bro. Just so you'll know what to do. Because as an independent artist, let's say if you do a deal and it go good for you for a few years, when you go independent, you done built relationships. So now you know who to call on certain things. You know, you ain't burn no bridges. Like, but when you independent and you trying to do this shit, bro, you all on your own. Niggas ain't trying to help. Like, it's just you and your money, and you doing whatever you do to make that shit work. And sometimes that shit just be a lot. Sometimes you be like, man, fuck this music shit, bro. I'm finna just do something else. But then it be like, you don't want to give it. That's why you don't really hear too many successful. I know it's a lot of successful independent artists out here, but you don't really hear about too many of them like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you know, a nigga like the Baby, you know, he's a worldwide artist. Like, you want to get on some shit like that to where it's like, all you gotta do is show up and rap and make sure your contract right and show up for the show money. But when you out here trying to do this, you gotta book the venue and do this and do, man, that shit feel a lot, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Then if you ain't got no manager either, then you gotta think about that too. Like I ain't got no manager right now, so if somebody book me for a show, it's pretty much gonna be me. That's already a conflict of interest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, now you trying to shortchange me because you feel like I'm the artist and you dealing with me directly, versus if I'm like, I got a manager, it's like, hey, bro, you deal with that. Then this what I want, you go get it, and I'm over here doing this. Like, you know, it's just like, it's a lot, bro. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like to take from people creativity and, you know what I'm saying, compare myself, you know, because everybody is one of one. You feel me? We always the same. We'll be made in one person. You feel me? But I want to get on a level like that because, don't get me wrong, like, I look up to the Baby. You feel me? Like, I get a lot of motherfucking game from that. Like, when he hit the ground running, shout out to my partner. You feel me? I ain't gonna say his whole name, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put a name out there. We gonna talk about it later. He know who the fuck he is if he watch this. Yeah. But that nigga put me on the Baby. And the very first song I heard was Minivan, and we was sitting in the car. He was like, hey, I'm finna put you on to this new nigga. Yeah. You feel me? Like, him and a couple of other of my partners, they always try to put me on new artists. But it's like, that nigga I really took to, and I'm like, God damn, this nigga cold as a motherfucker. Yeah. I went back to his old catalog and everything. Yeah. Come to find out, his ass a fucking Capricorn, so I can kind of understand the shit that he be hitting and shit. But even with that, when he dropped Baby on Baby, you feel me, or with Suge and shit, like, ever since I first heard him and he dropped Baby on Baby, really the thing that I take from him is his business side. You feel me? How he moved business wise instead of just being a rapper. Yeah. I look at it the business aspect. So as far as that, hell yeah. I know what I'm saying? Cause I even thought about that. I was like, okay, if I sign a deal, it's a lot of perks to that shit. You feel me? Then I can, if I got the right type of contract, I ain't got no bullshit ass lawyer or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? I got the opportunity to go independent after all this shit. But like I said, I do want to hit that. I know what I'm saying. I do want to go worldwide, even with my podcast. You feel me? I want to go worldwide. Like, shit, in the very first couple of videos, I done kind of went worldwide. Motherfuckers hitting me from India and all kind of shit. You feel me? But it's just the point of, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I go back to my old high school or something, you feel me? And people hit
Yeah.
me, they be like, God damn, bro, like, what the fuck you still doing walking through here?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Like, it's just something about that give me joy. You feel me? And I like shit like that. But
Yeah.
even with that, bro, like, yeah, hell yeah, I would love to experience some shit like that. You
Yeah,
feel
I
me?
think everybody should, bro. At least once. Like we kind of semi-experienced it, but it was more so like it was in a group, so it was like a lot of shit we was limited on because of the cost. You know what I'm saying and shit. So I feel like if I was trying to do it on my own, this would be my first time experiencing it in its fullest. You know what I'm saying? So I'd probably take it if it made sense. Cause I ain't gonna lie, as an artist, you only really gonna get the show money anyway. So I be trying to get that show money and figure out how to flip it. You know what I'm saying? So when this shit over with, you know, I got cushion. I got something I can sit on and, you know, do something else with.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So who are some of the realest or like coolest artists that you done ran into when dealing with music?
Man, I'ma say, I ain't gonna say coolest. I'ma say niggas that looked out for verses because, you know, a nigga only do so much. So I'ma say everybody that's on my project, you know what I'm saying, did a verse, Propane, Chose, who else? Oh yes, shout out to Sancho. That's my boy. That's my dog, Sancho Sauce. I actually got a song with Sancho. I got a song with him and Cheddar Connect. I ain't never, he didn't make the album because it didn't fit, but it's called what the hell? It's called Lights On or some shit I forgot. It ain't really too many people I could say, bro, because even with some of the people I said, it's like a nigga will give you a verse, but then it's like, shit, that's it. That's him showing love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't say niggas. I ain't do nothing for a nigga, but I don't know, bro. I don't really want to get too much into that shit because I don't want to slander nobody's name.
Yeah, most definitely.
But you know, shout out to the niggas that did look at. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing about me, bro. Being that a lot of niggas know that Young Problems was the niggas that opened up the floodgates for everybody to come after us. Because when we came out, it was no other artists. All you heard was SUC, Rap-A-Lot, Switch House. At that time, we was the new young niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it was like everybody that came after us was like, hey, bro, y'all niggas, y'all lit the spark back in the city. Y'all got the radio back on us. Y'all got the labels back out here looking for people.
No lie.
So based off of that, some of these niggas to this day, I can get a free verse from. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, oh, shit. And then I ain't got no bad blood with nobody. I ain't never fucked up with nobody or nothing. So I pretty much still be good.
Bro, matter of fact, now that you say that, speak on how important it is to not fuck over people.
Man, bro, it because you never know when you might need to cross that street again, bro, and holler at that person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. When we was on, I burned one bridge that I know I burned for sure. But even then, when I burned it, like, you know, years later, we was able to talk it out. But you know, I wouldn't suggest it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you find out somebody not good for you, and when doing business, you know what I'm saying? Just find a way to disconnect from that person and not, you know, get personal because you never know. It could be fucking 8 years from now, and shit, that person might have changed, and you might can do business with that person again. So, you know, I wouldn't suggest it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't personally. Just keep everything, like, try not to take everything personal. It's hard for artists, bro. Like, especially when you really into this shit. I ain't talking about a nigga that just rap just trying to be cool. A nigga that's really got passion for this shit and put his heart and soul into this shit, he be real passionate, so he be naturally, subconsciously, he feels like everything is supposed to go right because he honest and it ain't how this shit work, bro. So when shit don't go your way, when people telling you no, you gotta just deal with that shit and keep moving and not fuck you bitch and fuck you that and that, and then now you done burnt your bridge. You know what I'm saying? Now when you really need them, you can't even go back that way because people don't. And one thing about this industry, people talk. So if I done went up to 97.9 and said fuck DJ GT, you know what I'm saying? And then get around, the people at the other radio station gonna hear about it too. It's gonna travel to Dallas. It's gonna travel to anybody that's affiliated with the GT. So when you come around, they ain't gonna fuck with you. You might not even know who them people is because you already closed the window. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's how that music shit is.
Damn.
Straight up. So.
Man, is that any shout outs that you want to give before we close out?
Shout out to you know everybody that I work with, GNB, City 3000. Shout out to Sound to City 3000. Short. Actually, they got a single out called Flight. Y'all should go check that out too. Yeah, I went to Miami and shot videos for our songs and shit. So yeah, check them out. Tanner, shout out to Tanner. Go get his project. Fred on them. I got some new stuff coming out with Fred and B Clizzy and GB. Like I said, the project gonna be called Flexx. I'm kind of still trying to figure out the direction I'm going. I kind of know where I'm going with it, but that could change as an artist. It can go. I can start off curving left and I can curve right. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I got some of the tracks that I'm gonna use already though, so I'm back recording. Shout out to Shout out anybody that's doing music, progressing, anything in life, bro. Just keep moving, bro, and don't let nobody steal you off this shit. Cause one thing about people, they don't. If it's foreign to them and it don't sound right to them, they'll definitely try to throw you off and try to get you on what they do because that's what they used to. So just keep pushing. That's all I can really say.
Facts. There's a lot of people they don't know how to deal with change.
Sure.
Another thing I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Are you charged for features right now?
I am charging for features right now, but then it depends on what you got going on. Like, is it a situation where I can benefit from you and you can benefit from me? Might not be a charge, but naturally I charge, bro, because when people see me, when people find out about me, they go listen to the music and they go look at them videos. They don't know them videos is $600 a piece. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what I had to pay. So it's like, you got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, whatever I did intrigues you to want to do music with me, so you got to pay. Unless it's something that we can work out and, you know what I'm saying, then we can do that. But naturally, I'm gonna want the dollar.
Facts. So, what is your charge, if you don't mind telling?
It just depends on what you want. I don't really have a set because I ain't,
Yeah.
I try to work with people's budget. I ain't running this bitch trying to hit niggas in the head. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what a person want.
Smart business, man.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas be on that other shit.
Nah. Because I got to be honest with myself. It's like, yeah, I got a name, but it's like, I ain't on the radio right now to be trying to charge a nigga $2,500 and, some shit like that. Like, you got to be real with yourself.
Yeah.
I just know with my name on something, it make people go listen. You know what I'm saying? I always get the shock factor, the shock value for sure. So after that, it's based on if they like it enough to listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I charge for that.
Goddamn, because there's so many more questions I want to ask. I'm trying to narrow them hoes down before we close out.
Yeah.
As far as your outro, you feel me? How you said that you went to the church house, you know what I'm saying, the preaching and stuff. Now, when I was listening to that song, that's exactly what the hell I imagine. You was shooting that video in the church house, you know what I'm saying? Prayer hands on your knees, looking up. So
to be honest with you, that's one of the songs I regret I didn't shoot a video to.
You ain't shoot that?
Nah, I did, but I shot it was like a snippet. Like I already had like probably 3 videos that I had paid for videos up front, right?
Okay.
Through my partner Fresh. So City being my partner, just wanted to help out. He was just like, hey, well, just pick a song and we'll shoot like a promo video for it. And I was like, damn. So I just shot that. And I was like, when I got done with it, I was like, damn, bro, I probably should have just shot a whole video. But this is before I actually put it. I think the project had probably only been out like 2 or 3 weeks. But after that, that's when I started getting people saying, bro, that outro. So I was like, damn, I probably should have shot a video for that. I might still do it, bro, to be honest with you, because the video he didn't do it justice, because it was just like on some standing in the highway, rap real quick. It wasn't too much thought put into it.
Man,
I might still do that.
A video for that bitch. That bitch gonna take.
And you know what's so crazy? A lot of this another reason why it took so long. I got that idea from doing that song because I'm an Eminem fan. So I was like, if I'm gonna do something called The Ugly Truth, I need to be able to explain me. So I be rabbited myself. That's why I said it on the song like he did on 8 Mile. But I still wasn't done. I was like, what the fuck can make this shit make sense? But again, I listen. I'm mixed with the old generation and the new, so I jam a lot of Bubba Sparks too. So it's ugly in here. That's the sample from that. Okay. I put that shit together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I heard that, I was like, that's the outro. And then the outro actually took me probably about 2 months to write. Because mind you, I don't write. I'm down. I'm going off shit in my head. So I go to the studio, rap some shit. The song won't even be finished. I ride and listen to it for about a few days. And I'll be like, nah, I'm going to take that out. Go back, put some on. That's how that hoe came out, bro. And yeah, I do get a lot of, I do.
Hey, another one. Man, I got 2 more questions. 2 more, dog. 2 more.
Right.
First question. Have you shot a video for Out the Roof?
Yeah, it's out. I shot videos for all that.
They already out?
Yeah, I shot a video for I Ain't Calling Back, Out the Roof, the intro, My Job. What else? Stressless. I think that might be it as far as on that project. It might be 5. I go look right now.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna say like I've been seeing like you dropped by 5 videos, and I want to say like the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Of this year. Yeah, I want to say you dropped what by 7 to 9 last year.
No, I dropped. Hold on, what this shit is? I dropped. It's all right here. I dropped. Okay, I did Win. I did like a little promo video for that one.
Okay.
My buddy did that one for me on GP just to do it. These are all off Ugly Truths. So there's Win, Stressless, I Ain't Calling Back, Out the Roof, the outro, My Job, Stay Down, and the intro. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, I count that right.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had like when I was listening to Out the Roof, I had a vision for that bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been talking about being a goddamn director and all kinds of shit, bro.
Yeah.
I had a vision for that motherfucker. We'll probably talk about that off camera, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, man, look. Oh, second one. I seen you drop the little K-Rose skit on there.
Yeah, so basically what happens is, so if you ever been to K-Rose, they got 2 DJs. They got Oak Cliff and they got Greyface. And they both been at K-Rose probably, nigga, since I was a fucking kid. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But Oak Cliff is the nigga that brings in, like, he does power hours, so he basically closed out the club. But that's how he started his set off with that. Dun, 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 dun. That's how you know when Oak Cliff and the DJ. And he do that good morning, boom. So being that I had the twerk song, and I fuck with Oak Cliff, I was like, let me just pay my shout out to them, because they play a lot of my music in that hoe too. So that's all it was, just trying to show love. It was just a little creative little thought I did real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, this is another episode of the Outlet Podcast with Justo Flexx himself. If you want to know who he is, man, you can go look him up on Google if you want to at JustoFlexx. Justo Flexx, you feel me? It's going to pull up all kinds of shit. If you want to, you shout out your social media one more time for him.
Justo Flexx, man. JustoFlexx. And y'all go get that top. That's the last thing I just dropped. You know what I'm saying? I got that bitch moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Be looking out for Flexx, the self-entitled album. It's up. We out here.
One more thing. Don't be a lazy motherfucker. You go and support your goddamn local artists just like you support all these motherfuckers that don't even know you. Lil Baby, Lil Uzi, Yee, all these motherfuckers. Because he just changed his name from Kanye West to Yee. But yeah. Go check out that motherfucking, man, The Ugly Truth, bro. Go grab that motherfucker. And we on about this motherfucker. Peace.